with Capital, there was a very human element to the entire interaction. Capital was transparent, efficient, and humane. There are not many recruiting companies that do this in a way that Capital does it. So kudos to the entire Capital team for this.
Hi everyone. So today we have Navdeep with us, and he's going to talk a little bit about his experience with Capital. So let's dive right into it. To start off, Navdeep, we would really like to know how your overall experience was with Capital from the initial conversation to the placement.
Sure. Yeah. So all my conversation with Capital were very good. I started my initial conversation was with Vijay, and he approached me for a role. So it was a very candid conversation in terms of what were the expectations from my side as well as from the client side, and Vijay kept me in the loop throughout the entire journey. And once the discussions had progressed with the client and we were on to the offer stages and the final stages, even then Capital was very much involved in the whole process, and they kept me in the loop with regards to any inputs or any updates from the client. So it was a very positive overall, very positive experience for me.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That's really good to hear because communication and transparency are really our huge priorities, and I'm really glad that it came for you. Speaking of your experience with Capital, do you feel that Capital really represented you well to the client?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I do feel that Capital represented me very well to the client. I conveyed my expectations as to what I was looking for, and in terms of compensation as well as the kind of role that I was looking for. So, and Capital was very forthcoming about making sure that when they talk to the client on my behalf, they were fully conveying those expectations, and then relaying back to me as to whatever the client was expecting as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. But I really want to dive a little bit more deeper into this, and I really want to know whether the entire process was efficient for you, because I understand time and coordination is very important. So did you feel that the process was efficient?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it was very efficient. You always hear about a recruiting firm starting the conversation and then not being very candid with the candidate as to what happened on the client side. On the client side, sometimes the clients make decision and they either do not proceed with the requirement, or they put it on hold, or for whatever reason. The economy these days is going through a lot of changes. So I did not feel that at all from Capital. Vijay was very forthcoming, and also Pragati and Sonia, they were also very nice about the entire process, and it was very efficient end to end, I would say.
I love to hear that. Thank you so much. But had you worked with any recruitment agencies in the past?
I have. Yes, I have. So definitely, I have worked with a few in my career. Yep.
And did you feel that there was a difference between how those agencies worked and how Capital supported you?
Yeah. So I think with Capital, there was a very human element to the entire interaction. It was not just a transactional process where Capital finds a job for me and I accept it, and then we move on from there. So it was not at all like that. In the role that I landed with Capital, there was a lot of delays because of whatever reasons, and Capital was and I really appreciated it that the Capital team kept me in the loop regarding the entire regarding the delay, and also advocated on my behalf to the client. So it was a very different experience from what I have, felt in the past.
That's amazing. You talked a little bit about your new role, so would you like to share with us how exciting this position or company is for you and what excites?
Yeah, so it's a very exciting role. I am looking forward to, I just started, so I am looking forward to making my contribution and moving, up the ladder with this firm. It's a totally different industry from what I have worked in, and I just went through the orientation. It was a very good orientation in terms of laying out the entire company structure and how do they work, and their emphasis on the culture. So I am really looking forward to the coming days and months with the firm that I joined through Kapital.
That's such a great next step, and we're very happy that we had a part to play in this journey that you're now on. But I'm going to put you in a spot right now and ask you if you could describe the overall journey with Capital in just 3 words. What would they be?
So if I had to pick only 3 words, I would say number one would be humane, because that element is, I find that is kind of missing in the entire recruiting landscape right now, because it was, I never felt this was purely transactional from that perspective. So humane is the word that comes to my mind. Also, as you mentioned, very efficient. Capital was especially Vijay. He was very fast at getting back to me and telling me what any updates from the client side. And then the third aspect I would say is humane, efficient, and also very upfront. I would say very transparent, and so that, and especially I would like to give kudos to Pragati in that regards, because she went to bat for me with the client with regards to compensation and the and various other various aspects that I wanted. So I would say transparent, efficient, and humane.
Those are some lovely words and almost perfect choices. Thank you so much. We'll definitely remember that. And a big shout out to the Capital team. Navdeep, to end this on a positive note, I would really like to hear from you if you have any feedbacks for us, anything that we can improve in the future, and whether you would like to work with us the next time or not.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would definitely love to work with Capital team in the future as well. And yeah, so I mean, I would say that keep doing the good work. There are not many recruiting companies that do this in a way that Capital does it. So kudos to the entire Capital team for this, and I would just ask that you keep doing what you're doing.
Anything that we could improve?
Nothing comes to my mind in that regards, but yeah, but for now, I mean, everything looks good, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to have this little conversation with us. Thank you so much for working with Capital.
Thank you. Bye.